today. You're my tutti frutti. Kit Kat sweetness, and I appreciate you. I'm going to prepare you for the crypto bull market. And yes, I have scavenged all over the field. And let me tell you right now, no one is going to prepare you like how I am going to prepare you today. Firstly, I salute you, baby doll. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button. Oh, let's go. I've made a nice juicy thread here for you, friends. Today, I'm going to prepare you. Two things you got to know. All right. Firstly, my friend. Secondly, the first most biggest money that will be made in the crypto bull market is going to come from a sector that you don't even know exists yet. Most likely. How do I know this? If only I had a friend like myself who made videos to go through every single cycle so many times to show you that the biggest moving coins and sectors within that cycle, it came out of nowhere. But there was a theme. And the theme was what I describe, and it's a Your Friend Somi label. I describe it as an open canvas of poop coins. Okay? Open canvas means, you know, on a canvas, an artist can just paint anything. The world is your oyster. All right? Many examples I can go through with you. But for example, in 2020, DeFi came out of nowhere. Why was it open canvas, friends? Because Uniswap was real DeFi back then. Now it's fake DeFi. The real version of Uniswap was a DEX, and anybody could launch a coin and swap anywhere. Do you see why I'm using the word anyone and anywhere? You see these themes, friends? Keep them in your mind, right? I don't have a mind. I've just got a little peanut brain. Now, this open canvas, it's very rare and unique, and it must capture retail imagination. Everyone's going to say they got an open canvas. They don't, okay? But it's rare. When it happens, those are the moonshots, okay? So we did really have open season. Anybody could launch any DEX, DeFi, print tokens, give you yield. Everybody was flourishing. That was a DeFi season. We also had an open canvas of things in 2021, like the actual bull market itself. For example, NFTs, right? Anybody could just make any community with artwork and grab people into a Discord. And it related to people who were more of the like impulsive community buyers out there, people who want to buy like, you know, expensive shoes and jewelry, people who want to just flex social status. Do you see? Now, I didn't understand NFTs when they were happening because they're just JPEGs, but at the time, I wish I had the idea and I just didn't know, okay? So I'm just trying to tell you that's actually the biggest money. And how much big money? Well, if you get in early, 50 to 100x. That's where they're going to come from. There was gaming, there's metaverse, right? And I'm going to show you right now, okay? We're going to go through it later on. But they are, so you're probably thinking, oh, just buy them again. No. Within your cycle, you have to buy a sector that did not exist before. It has to be an open canvas. You're probably wondering, which one is it? Which one is it? We don't know yet. It might be AI. It might be real world assets. We don't know yet. So don't just fixate on them. But let me continue. Okay, so friends, that's something we can't actually prepare for yet. There is something we can prepare for. And this is what I've been telling you to do actually for the past 2 years. Buy strong core altcoins. Okay, let's continue. So the second most money, friends, to be made will be made from 2021 narratives resurging, but they will have diminished gains. So those 2021 narratives, and we're going to go through the list, don't worry, they are no longer new and sexy. But I've told you, friends, there's a third cycle curse. That's cycle number 3. Number 1, shoots into the sky. Number 2, you shoot into the trees. And number 3, cycle 3 sucks. Cycle 1's amazing. Cycle 1 is like life-changing gains, okay? Cycle 2, you're going to need more balls, okay? Big brass balls, friends, all 3 of them. They got to be heavy in your hands, the weight, all right? Because you got to go hard. And I know you like a hard as a family-friendly show. That's what she said, okay? Why am I saying this to you? Well, I'm just giving you an example. Let's use an example. So Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, they are repeating cycle 1 narratives from 2021. They are now cycle 2 type of ideas, all right? Now, you might not make your enormous life-changing gains with $500, but If only you had a friend, golly gee, I can't figure it out. If only you had a friend who told you to look at your investment in crypto in units of time from your wage. So if you work a whole year, you probably say, well, I want to invest 4 months of my yearly wage into crypto, because if I can turn that 4 months into, say, a 20x, now I have 80 months of income. So it doesn't matter what your income is, friends. It could be $30,000 a year, $100,000, $10,000, $1 million a year, okay? We're dealing with units of time. That's why it's super important. Now let's continue. Like I've said, there's no point trying to guess the random sector yet, but instead, wait for 2024 poop coins to arise and buy them if we think retail will get them in. And trust me, this is going to be very hard, friends, because trust me, I was watching Ivan and all the other YouTubers in 2020, and trust me, everyone had, even all the Medium articles, friends, they had token securitization was going to be the biggest thing in the bull market. Guess what? No one cared. Not even close. Not even close. Guess what came next? Doge, meme coins, Pikachu coins, trash. Do you see? Like, it sounded so logical for token securitization to be like the next evolution of DeFi, but it didn't. Literally, retailers went in, they said, I want monkey JPEGs. I want dog coins. I like Elon Musk. Give me Doge. That's what retailers said. You see how it caught everybody off guard? Okay, so that's why you are my friend. You got to remember, didn't I tell you I was going to prepare you? No one else is going to tell you this. You know why? Because they're going to tell you, oh, buy this little coin that I got in the ICO for 1 cent and now it's 50 cents. That's what they're going to tell us because they're scum. You're my friend though. Don't forget that. All right, let's go. So we are trying to prepare, right, for the next narratives to appear. So here's the actual list. Do you want the list? Okay, so I made many videos. I'm going to tell you right now. So you have meme coins. You have your Doge and your SHIB and stuff, right? Even Pepe's is cycle 1 coin, but it's in the cycle 2 sector. All right. Now, friends, I know you're probably wondering, man, there's so many things to learn. Welcome to the real world. I'm sorry. Remember I told you crypto is diminishing gains. There are more people coming in. I know you like coming. That's what she said. Just be careful, friends. Straight posture. See how the game's getting harder, right? There's more competition, more hedge funds, more VC scum, more people with all the ideas. There's an oversupply of coins. This is the game. Now you know why I want to buy low. I don't want to buy your coin up 300% to make a freaking 2x. Because these people think that the bull market is going to go on for 8 years for them to keep flipping for 2x's every week. No, it's not. You only have a few. They only throw you a few balls, friends. Right? They throw me 3 underarm balls. I'm swinging every single one out of the park. Other people, they get 3 underarm balls and they hit it gently, like 10 yards out. Because they think, oh, there's going to be another 1,000 underarm balls thrown at me. No, there's not. You're learning the easy way. Other people are learning the hard way. I know you like it hard. That's what she said. Okay, let's go. The coins. We had the meme coins, right? Just went through it. There's also gaming. There's metaverse. There are oracles. This is from 2020. There's layer 1 chains. There's DeFi. This was DEXs, right? Money markets like Aave. LSD is liquid staking derivatives. So Rocket Pool, stake, Lido DAO, that type of environment and stuff, right? You also have perpetuals, which is the gambling, perpetual swaps. You have GMX. Okay, so GMX is like a new coin, but it's kind of launched in the bear market, friends. So I hate to say it. I'm just sorry, but coins that launched in 2022, their price behavior is showing that they're still part of the old cycle. Oh, it hurts to say, friends, because these people waited for the euphoria to launch at the right time. Also, kind of makes Richard Hart look like a genius for not launching PulseChain in 2022. It's funny, I never thought this would happen, but it is what it is, friends. It's what the price action shows with all these coins, what I've been looking at. Okay, so let's continue. There's also the NFT sector. So these are all the sectors here to tell you. So what I'm basically saying is, okay, let's go through these sectors. Okay, let's go. And by the way, friends, I got to tell you right now, you are, don't forget, okay, I'm talking to you. You are still my Habibi, no matter what, okay? Yes, there's a lot of competition, but hey, there's people out there, they're paying for this. They're paying thousands of dollars for this, and they got no idea what they're doing. All right, now look at this. All these narratives, you're going to have to find the cheapest coins, the best coins. Not so easy. You're probably wondering, which ones are they? Well, there's so many sectors, it's not really worth going to every single sector, finding the best coins on the discount, because you are playing narratives from last season and your gains are going to diminish. So let me give you an example. Go back to 2021. If you bought 2017 narratives in 2021, no matter which of the best coins you bought, you sucked. Let me give you an example. Have you heard of a little coin called Litecoin, friends? I can show you right now. Okay. So if we go back to the mania when everybody's looking at Doge and layer 1 chains and NFT, MetaMask and stuff. So if you spent your time buying XRP or Litecoin, you got wrecked. Okay. Why? Because XRP was payment solutions. Now payment solutions, friends, guess what? It's kind of like a store of value. Kind of, not really, but kind of. So payment solutions, remember XRP had an enormous move in 2017. But guess what? I bought other payment solution coins. I forgot which other one, like Utrust or something. They're trying to like take on PayPal. They didn't do that well. It was trash. They did the same as Ethereum. 50x from the low to the top. Well, you literally just did the same as Ethereum. So obviously it just didn't do well, right? So just to tell you, buying a diminished gain narrative cycle 2, it wasn't good enough. So even I found like the best payment solution coins, etc., it didn't really matter. Because buying absolute new filthy trash sectors, right, they did much better than that. Okay. So if we continue, there are other ones here too that you can see, all right? So we have, Metaverse, Oracles, layer 1 chains, etc. Now, here's the funny part. Oracles was ChainLink led run in 2020. And DeFi emerged out of it. So it's interesting, right? Right now, ChainLink has moved first. So it's almost like ChainLink died first, and now it's moving first. Very interesting that there's a time capitulation that's been happening out there. Just something interesting to point out, okay? So you have all these. Now, there's also a maybe, friends. This is maybe ICOs. So ICOs were done in 2017. Now there's Launchpads. They have a higher barrier to entry. Now, I am in a Launchpad. I'm going to show you right now, okay? So I am in paid. But I'm going to tell you right now, under no circumstances should you touch this. Because, look, paid has gone up, bang, like 20x in a straight line. However, okay, I'm just telling you, you can research this on your own accord. All right. Now I'm going to show you the real chart, friends. By the way, it like dropped 99.6%. Okay. So maybe it goes to $1 one day. Who cares? Okay. Now paid actually has utility. Surprise, surprise. So every 1,000 paid you have, which is 1,000 times 20 cents is $200. Every 1,000 paid you have, you keep it in your wallet and you do their like no commitment staking. You get a ticket for a spin every single time there's an IDO. So what happens is, a project that's legit. So you can think about this, friends, next to the market. Okay. So there's two types of projects. Okay. Legit and non-legit. The non-legit projects, they just want to do meme coins and all this other stuff and do whatever. Okay. That's okay. They can still pump. Okay. But the projects that want to separate themselves, they will probably go to Launchpads because they have all the attention, the marketing, the boost, the network effect, the naming, and they'll run like competitions. And this is what paid does. So paid basically, if you have 1,000 paid and people can buy up to like, hundreds of thousands, you get a ticket spin every single time a project approaches them for an IDO that is vetted and approved by Kyle and the paid team. So they'll go through, they'll check them and go, hey, is a scam? Do we select the product? Do we want to put it on our platform? Now, many Launchpads do this. Unfortunately, I don't know which one's the best one. I can just tell you I'm in paid. I made a video about it. You can do whatever you want, okay? I'm just telling you, I will be playing the ICOs for the next bull market. And hopefully, whatever's hot, this is what I like about paid, friends. So once again, not telling you to buy it. Go sell it, go get short, and I'm just telling you what I like is whatever sector gets hot, gaming, NFT, metaverse, whatever the new cycle 1 sector, whatever gets hot, there's going to be legit companies and projects. They're probably going to go to paid. And so they will probably have ICO access where they'll give everybody like a $500,000 funding fee. So you'll pay like maybe you'll get an allocation of like $100, right? Or $50, but you get a super, super, super low price. So you're hoping it gives you like 100x's in the bull market, okay? Now, some of them did, and it was very successful at the start, but you just got to make sure to dump. Now, I'm just being honest with you. Everybody knows the game now. That's why I remember I told you this is ICOs from 2017. We're now in the 3rd cycle for them. So doing these launches, I don't know how viable it is continuously because you need retail to come in and buy the launching and the listing, which means teams have to get more creative with how they add value to the investors, okay? So these are all the things to consider if you want to play in that next bull market. So these are cycle 2 narratives. So I've already covered myself. So I'm like, I've got some stuff here. So you're probably wondering like, what about PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex? Well, friends, look at this. I mean, PulseX is a DEX, right? Cycle 2. PulseChain, layer 1 chain. And Hex also comes under DeFi, or if you really want, Hex comes under like maybe store of value, DeFi. It's probably more to do with DeFi because it's to do with yield and smart contracts, all right? But yeah, there's something to think about. That's how the market seems to be pricing, all right? Now, I must stress the sectors you buy from 2021 will have a diminished gain compared to the brand new sector that emerges, or sectors. I hope a lot appear, okay? So they are going to be diminished. But how diminished? Well, we don't really know. Just using rough estimates, 10 to 15x. You know, you never know, friends. Like these things, some things are really good, some things are really bad. But how I feel about it, I go, well, now you have cycle 2 coins, 10 to 15x. I'll just do this number out. Maybe if you bought every single DEX out there, you'll get a 10 to 15x. But look, our job is to find, okay, maybe PulseX is super undervalued compared to, say, Uni, right? Or it's super undervalued compared to, say, Polygon's one, right? QuickSwap. So just give you an example. Or PancakeSwap. So I hope they give much more higher returns from the average. I also got to stress to you, that 10 to 15x, when I did that calculation, it's not from the very, very tippy bottom. It's about from kind of near the bottom. So you don't have to like bottom tick everything and do like a 10 to 15x. So theoretically, maybe there's like a 25x that bottom to top. This is from, I'm just trying to recollect to you all the like thousands of charts I went through, and I was just checking, I'm just remembering, like measuring all these distances and how much things move. Now, of course, if we continue as well, all right, the newest coins will give the highest gains. So if you want that new sector, you got to be lucky. That's it. You got to be lucky to be in the hot new emerging sector. So we do have some IDs. These are just IDs. We don't know. I'm just also telling you, friends, there is a chance we have already prematurely ejaculated when it comes to these sectors. Now, AI, artificial intelligence, real-world assets, and social finance. What I mean by premature, okay, because AI was done during Bitcoin bear market. We all know about it now. Do you understand? There were like the Japanese cartoon languages and all this other stuff going on, image generation. Okay, perhaps in another parallel world, another time dimension where they launched AI, it was Bitcoin $58,000 in a year from now or something, maybe, right? So you probably think, okay, launching AI and becoming a thing and spreading out would probably have done a bigger effect on the AI coins and how far they go compared to because they launched when Bitcoin is only $18,000 and kind of recovering and we're still in the bear market and everybody's still scared. You understand? So there is a chance, just because of our luck of our timeline, that all of these are premature and they launched too early. And it is just the luck of the draw, okay? Now, real-world assets, unfortunately, real-world assets, you're probably wondering, like, how does money go into a coin because you're just minting coins from some sale? We don't know yet, okay? There's people got ideas, but I don't really buy any of them, okay? We're going to have to wait and see. Now, social finance, that excites me. Friend tech. But I'm not saying not just friend tech, and I'm on the friend tech every day. Love my friend tech cult community there. But I like social finance because it really is open canvas, all right? See, AI is good because, but someone has to make a product first. We need a product first that uses AI that we can all play around, all right? Doesn't exist yet. What about social finance? Social finance, because everybody is absolutely degenerate, just having followers on Twitter and branding, access to digital cyberspace where people, because they're basically messaging boards. You're paying for advertising space and you're paying for access to someone else's advertising space and speaking to them, right? So paying for access, that could be continued for open canvas, where people bet on and speculate on people having more power or less power. But we still might need a product to be made that goes a step ahead of this. One of these products I conceived of, I made a post about this where, like, this is how far ahead of the game I am. It could be in 10 years, friends, where, you know, Twitter, maybe in Twitter, you attach your account to your post and there's advertisements with your posts. And what people can do is, if they own a part of your account, whenever you post, let's say someone owned 20% of my account. Whenever I posted on Twitter, right, because they own like the SoMi NFT, the SoMi stock, the SoMi friend tech key, whatever it is, they would get 20% of the Twitter revenue into their account. But that link, that doesn't exist yet. So right now it's fully speculation. But I want to tell you right now, if you wait for that product to be made and you're like, just turn a blind eye, by the time that product gets made, the easiest money's gone. Because remember, Ethereum went up the most when it had no DeFi. It had no stablecoins. It had nothing on it. It was just people gambling on trash. Okay, so we're trying to play on people's excitement for the future and how they speculate, all right? So you're learning a lot here, aren't you? Of course you are, friends. That's why. Okay, so remember, everybody is mostly guessing and they're going to mess it up anyway. So I've got to stress you, if Bitcoin stops at $80,000 and it triple tops and it cuts the bull leg early, unfortunately, all of these sectors and all these gains that I'm expecting, there's a chance they're going to be even lower. This is a reality you just have to accept and deal with. That's why we really have to try find that cycle 1 sector that starts to get hot, okay? But no matter the sector, no matter where you are, which coin you're at, maybe you're like the gaming sector, NFTs, don't care where you are, you got to buy low. You don't buy low, you're going to get wrecked. I promise you that, because you have no conviction, no belief. You need your margin of safety. You need to be able to profit on the final flush up when Bitcoin's at 80K if everybody's about to get scammed, okay? I'm thinking about the worst case here, okay? That's super important. I mean, luckily for you, you got a friend literally telling you, oh my God, there are weak hands exiting out of PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex. You literally just auto market buy. And also you had a friend like me, maybe he may or may not exist, who told you auto buy ChainLink under $10 is exactly what I would be doing and told all my family and friends, just so you have that margin of safety if Bitcoin does triple top up the top. Now, of course, look at this base strategy, friends. Base strategy. Number 1, buy at huge money % discount. Or 2, buy a new coin within that sector that launches in 2024. And I'm saying here, however, only 10% of schizo peanut brains like us are going to do this. The other 90%, they're going to buy much higher. Okay, so I just want to repeat to you again. Number 1, right? You got to buy a discount. That's it. 90%. Okay. If a coin's only down 70%, I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I've got to really believe in the sector. I don't like it because there's a lot of weak hands. They're going to sell all-time highs of every coin, friends. I've spoken to so many people. Everyone's like, all-time high, all-time high, all-time high. No one even wants to dream of things going much higher. Now, let me tell you something. Lick your lips, friends, because this is about to get juicy. If everybody's targeting all-time high, they won't get to all-time high. They're going to get only to the fib, the 61% retrace. Okay? So on average for many coins. So this is something you have to think about. That's why if you rely on that all-time high, guess what? I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you ground research, field information. Every single person needs all-time high too. So if you DCA added to your bags, you can get out the 61% retrace and you can actually get out back to your all-time high portfolio. You have the option to, you feel much better when that happens, okay? That's also here. Now, also number 2, that was the first strategy. So buying at 90% huge discount is super important here. Now, number 2, new coins that appear within the sector, buy. I think they're good, right? What I like is PulseChain, PulseX, they are new coins within those sectors. So there's cycle 1 coins within cycle 2 sectors that we know not 100%, never say 100%, but high chance of recovery because people understand, people are new, people are familiar, okay? So PulseX is a DEX with buy and burn, better tokenomics. Okay, sweet, new token in that field. I know people know and understand DEXs. We understand them. They're a real use case in crypto, one of the greatest inventions ever. All right, PulseChain, layer 1. Everybody understands, okay, Ethereum's going expensive. Ethereum's valuation's going to the moon. All the other cities that are around Ethereum, they're probably going to go up too. Now, I want to tell you too, Arbitrum and Optimism, they're like layer 1 chains too. They're priced like layer 1 chains, okay? They're moving in sync with Ethereum as well. They're just like PulseChain basically, but it's PulseChain for Ethereum lovers, okay? That's what Arbitrum and Optimism and Arbitrum are. And I'm going to go through that soon here too. So obviously, I'm making now this video to see things play out. Okay. But here's the thing. Consider all of those narratives. So I have no idea. Is gaming going to be the best? You know this list I just showed you, friends? This list I just showed you up here. Gaming. Here we go. Meme coins, gaming, metaverse, oracles. I don't know which one is going to be the best out of any of them. You can get all of them. You can get ones that you believe in. I mean, it's just coming down to the luck of the draw. All right. So remember, they are all cycle 2 attention coins with diminishing gains. But everybody's going to get trapped in them. Why? Because they think there's more adoption, there's more features, we're better than last time, we should go higher. No. Sadly, you're going to learn the hard way that those scams, yams, food coins, things that have no use case, nothing attached to them, absolute poop, they on the chart will show you that they gave way better returns, like 5 to 10 times better returns compared to your coin coming in later in the cycle 2 narrative of it and trying to put in buy and burn and attaching features and PE models and all these. People are going to see this because I did the research. I saw it myself. It's kind of sad. But look, it's not kind of sad because if you're always living in the past, you never be happy with yourself. You're always depressed. So at least be thankful that you use those Ponzi's going up as a signal that you're like, oh my gosh, okay, that thing went 100x. But if I just increase my bag size of the new coins that are improved, guess what? I'm going to win 10x. I'm going to win 15x. I'm going to win 20x if I get a low price. Friends, I'm telling you, 15 times your money is still huge for an average person because if you're putting in 1 year of your income, you win 15 years, you actually got retirement there, okay? But imagine you put just like 6 months of your income into something. Like let's say someone made 60 grand in the year and they have like 60 grand of savings. Like, all right, if I put 30 grand in this one idea and they actually got it right and I give them like a 20 or 30x, guess what? They got like multiple years there of income, one. That's why it's super important to get these things right. That's why here we are. Okay, so be ready for 2024 to find cycle 1 sectors. Okay, but I have some warnings here. Just like don't mid-curve yourself. So for example, ordinals are just the NFT sector on Bitcoin chain. And that's super important because people in ordinals will think 1000x, new sector. No, it's not a new sector. It's like what PulseX is to the DEX system, PulseChain or whatever. Okay, it's a new thing with an old narrative. Still high probability, juicy gains, okay? Better than buying the old things. So for example, if I'm gonna buy NFT sector, I would rather buy Bitcoin ordinals way before I ever touched monkey JPEGs, okay? I don't wanna touch any of those JPEGs, NFTs from the old cycle. So there you have it, friends. I'm cranking some beats for you. You just learn everything you need to know, literally, for the next year. Just got to stress to you, man. This is not a guarantee. None of this is financial advice. Please, please, please. Anything can happen. Anything can go wrong. We can have a red 2024 year. Okay, that's also possible. But everything I've now put here for you, we're going to try our hardest to win. There's going to be coins coming out. And I'm going to tell you ahead of time. If you lose money on this with me, it's your fault. You understand? Your fault, not mine. All right, I'm responsible for my own money. When you lose, it's for your own money, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget to love your friends. Catch you very soon.